Oh, we're live. Okay, I'm so nervous right now. I don't even know if anybody's gonna come in here. But we're doing it. We're doing it. Okay, I want to see if this is actually showing up. I'm so nervous. My heart is beating so fast. And there's not even anyone in here. I shouldn't be nervous. Hi! Hello! There is someone in here after all. Hello, Jay. How are you doing? Is it working? How's the audio? I want to make sure the music and my voice and everything is good. I should not be nervous. This is like the chillest thing in the world, but I am. Okay. I don't want to pull this up and then it make noise. I'll just pull it up on my laptop. That's what I'll do. Okay. All right. I hope that sweet. Okay, I'm so glad that the video quality is good. I spent a long while trying to figure out how to set up my actual camera as a webcam. And I have like just a regular old webcam right here, but I'm going for the like lo-fi girl, but IRL. You know what I'm saying? Lo-fi girl stream. I don't know. I was thinking it would be really cool to do like work, study, chill streams where I can be productive but not feel like I'm alone. Like I can take breaks and talk to you guys and we can kind of connect and stuff like that. I thought that would be really cool and kind of a good way for me to have accountability to be productive. But yeah, I used to stream on Twitch because I play video games. A little bit about me, but it's been such a long time that this is super nerve-wracking for me. It really shouldn't make me this nervous, but it does. I have things that I need to work on. But I've spent the last like 3 or 4 hours working on this setup. But it's been on my to-do list. It's been something I've been putting off. So I'm glad that I finally got it set up and I'm glad that it is functioning somewhat. Okay, I'm gonna pull. Okay, now I can see it. I can see what it looks like on y'all's end. Okay, it looks decent. I mean, I would like, 4K quality, but I don't think that's an option unless wait. Well, it goes up to 1080p, so that's pretty good. But I think if I wanted to do 4K video, I would have to have something called a cam link, which I used to have when I streamed on Twitch, and then I think I sold it because I was like, I'm not gonna keep doing this. I streamed on Twitch during COVID because we were all stuck at home and no one knew what was going on, so all we did was play video games. And then I got into streaming for a little while. And yeah, I bought a whole bunch of stuff for that. And yeah, then I sold it all. Okay, we have some more people in here. Hello. Welcome to my first stream. I'm excited. I actually have not even started on my next video, which I was planning to post tomorrow. I'm trying to like come up with a posting schedule of sorts, but I'm just really bad with schedules. And I don't know if that makes me irresponsible or if that's just like how I work when it comes to like my creativity. It's very hard for me to be on like a set schedule. I like to work when I'm inspired, but at the same time I do want to be consistent. So I feel like I do need like a set posting day. I don't know if it really matters or not, but okay, I'm so glad it's good quality. I was also trying to like rearrange some things so that the backdrop is like semi interesting. I don't have a lot up here in my office. One of my plans is that I will like redo my office space completely and do like a whole makeover and make a video out of it, but I need to save up for that. Because I can't really just buy a bunch of new stuff for my office right now. But one of these days, I am proud of myself for having all of my gear organized. Yesterday, it was not. It was laying all over the floor from my last shoot. So, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad that this looks good. I really don't know what I want to like, or I don't even know if I need to add anything to it. Like, I feel like Streamlabs has a bunch of little widgets that I could add, and what I kind of wanted to do is have like a Spotify widget and have cool music playing, but then I realized you can't do that. Like, I can't just listen to whatever music that I want because of copyright. And I feel like on Twitch I would just listen to whatever music I wanted to, and I didn't get in trouble. But maybe in the VODs, like the uploads after, maybe they'd get flagged. I can't remember, but I never like got in trouble. But YouTube's, I feel like, a lot stricter on stuff. And so what I read is that they can like, if it picks up copyright content, it can like straight up just pull your stream down, just block it altogether. So I don't want that to happen. Okay, well, so I don't know how long I'm gonna stay on here. I just wanted to see if everything was working. But my plan going forward is to like do the whole timer method and like set a timer and work for a certain amount of time and just have music playing and then take breaks and then talk for a bit and then resume it and keep working. That's my thoughts. Change it on Twitch too? Oh. I mean, I get it, but it's kind of sad. Allison, hi. Welcome. I do have my Twitch account still, but I don't know if I want to use it or not. Here's my thing with Twitch. I just got weird vibes from people on Twitch, and I felt like people were watching me for reasons that I didn't want them to, and I'm sure YouTube carries that same like risk, but I don't know. It's just weird being a streamer on Twitch, especially like gaming, as a female. So I'm sure you catch my drift, but yeah, I just felt kind of weird, and I felt like I had like some people that were like regular viewers that I just was like, I don't know, I just get like an icky feeling. So I don't know. Yeah, cringy for sure. I don't know. It's Twitch is a weird place. YouTube is too, but yeah. I don't know. I just want, if I'm going to like actually stream here on YouTube and like make it a thing, it really is just a like community thing. Like I want it to be an opportunity to like connect with viewers and talk and like let it be a place of encouragement, and also let it be a place where we can like be productive together and even bounce creative ideas off of each other, because I feel like anyone who is a creative and anyone who is self-employed or like is an artist, gosh, the value of having community and people to talk to is like, you can't even measure it. It's so invaluable. And yeah, I think it can just be really lonely, even just for people that are working from home. You know, I feel like just having someone to like work alongside with, it helps your productivity. And I don't know, I just recently like discovered the whole body doubling thing. Hi, welcome. But yeah, I just discovered the whole body doubling thing, which apparently is like a thing, a technique. I don't know if you'd consider it a technique, but it's like a thing that the ADHD community talks about. I don't have ADHD as far as I know. But I will say, like, I just working from home and being your own boss, it's really hard to like stay disciplined because you just have the option not to. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I feel like it fuels any ADHD tendencies I might have. What do you do to feel relaxed when you feel stressed? My favorite things to do are to take a walk. I also have just recently gotten into reading, but in general, like, I read my Bible, I pray, I spend time in nature. I feel like when you just need your brain to like be quiet, the very best thing that you can do is get away from your screens and go outside and just be in nature. Doesn't like, you don't have to live somewhere epic to like just enjoy the nature. Hi Sue, welcome. Hello, I dream and focus. Sifi. Cool name. In the UK. Wow, hi. Your videos are aesthetically shot, edited, love the calming atmosphere they create. Aw, thank you. I'm so glad that you like them. It's been so cool to like get back into YouTube and to really yeah, no problem, Kevin. It's just been cool to be creating stuff and really bring in like filmmaking into it, because I grew up on YouTube. But I kind of have been on and off of it since I actually started working as a filmmaker full time. And because it's just really hard to balance like your personal stuff alongside like work projects, and I just always neglected to make time for it. And when I would make time for it, I always felt like I needed to like be, I don't know, like a very like the typical YouTuber. Like I felt like I needed to make videos that everyone else was making in terms of like challenges or like vlogs, but in a typical vlog format, like good morning, what's up you guys, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, like I just never really incorporated what I was actually passionate about, which for me is like telling stories and making things that are like moving emotionally, and I don't know, just more like vulnerable videos, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like at the time, like in the past few years, well, I don't know. I feel like the past like year, YouTube has started to shift, and more people that are, you know, like amateur filmmakers or people that are really into making more cinematic things or want to make more vulnerable content, like YouTube's really starting to push that type of content. So that kind of inspired, really the main inspiration, guys, the main inspiration for me when I made, I think I posted like 5 or 6 months ago, my first like cinematic vlog type, like journal entry type video. What inspired me to do that was Riza, Life of Riza. I think that's her channel name. But she blew up last year, and when I discovered her videos, I was like, oh my gosh, this is a format that I actually would love to like kind of create things based on. So she really inspired me. I don't know if you guys watch her, but I love her stuff. Raj, I'm so sorry. I've like seen y'all's messages, but I've been on a tangent. I am a wedding videographer full time. So I make wedding films. That is my full-time job. Sue, hello from Turkey. I always find motivation from your videos. Thank you for them. Oh, I'm so glad. That's so cool to hear. That is the goal. Yeah, oh my gosh, her videos are so good. She is an amazing filmmaker. I mean, I think that she's already going so far, but I feel like I can see her creating some really big projects, like outside of just her personal YouTube content. Lito, thank you so much. Thank you. I honestly, with my videos, I really just speak from the heart. Like, I feel like it's just straight out of my journal in a sense. It's like whatever I need to get out is what I put out there. And my hope is that someone will relate. I just shot my first wedding photo. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. How did it go? Man, my first wedding, I couldn't have been more anxious. Granted, it was for someone that I graduated high school with, so it was fine. Like, the best possible scenario for a first wedding. But gosh, I mean, I feel like the first year of weddings, I was like a nervous wreck. Can definitely tell regarding the rawness with your videos. It's very appreciated. They're relatable. I'm so glad. That makes me so, so happy. I really have always enjoyed vlogging and just documenting life, but I wanted to do it in a way that was a little bit more cinematic. But also at the same time, I have to say, sometimes I put a lot of pressure on myself in just the way that I'm filming things. And sometimes you just need to use your iPhone and like just document the moment and not worry about so much the quality. But it's kind of hard. Like, there's definitely a balance there. What advice do you have for someone wanting to start YouTube / filmmaking? Oh my gosh. There are always going to be things that distract you or that like give you an excuse to not start. And honestly, the best advice I can give you is to just start. And like I was saying before, I've been on YouTube since I was a child. And I've been making videos since I was a child. But you know, I always like would just stop. Like, I would lose motivation because I wasn't making them like from my heart. I wasn't making things that I was necessarily excited about. I just wanted to make videos and I wanted to have a YouTube channel. And so I would always just fall off the wagon with it and lose motivation with it. And every time that I would lose motivation and be off YouTube for like a year or, you know, a few months or however long, it would be such a struggle to start again. And yeah, I think my biggest piece of advice is just to start and not worry so much about what you're going to make and who your audience is going to be and like what your niche is going to be. Just make something that you're passionate about and just try things and just do it because you want to. Don't just do it because you want to be like someone else or because you want to grow an audience or whatever. I feel like when you make stuff from your heart, the people will come and the people that are supposed to relate to it will. So, yeah. I mean, you guys, like literally I guess it was about 2 months ago, I only had like 700 something subscribers, and they were the same subscribers that I've had since 2012, since my senior year of high school. Because I made a channel then. I had a channel before that, but I deleted it. But I made this channel then, started making videos and like built up to like 700 something subscribers, and then would fall off the wagon, wasn't making videos, would come back, was never consistent enough to really build an audience. And then I started I think I posted 6 months ago with the intention of, okay, I'm really going to stick with it because I want to make things from my heart, and I've stuck with it. And then I had a video like 2 months ago somehow get on people's homepage. And so that's how quickly like an audience can grow. I mean, now there's almost 8,000 people that are subscribed, and I can't even process that. Like I never thought that would happen. It's been really cool. It's actually pronounced as Rogue. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Oh gosh. Yeah. Weddings they can be very stressful. They can be a lot. Hi, David. Welcome. Hello. Yeah, weddings are insane. I've been shooting weddings for 9 years now. So at this point, I'm used to it, but that's not to say like that I don't still get anxious and nervous and overwhelmed sometimes. I was actually just talking to my sister earlier today about how I have been leading up to this wedding season, because I had about 6 months off of shooting. I was so nervous and was like really struggling with my anxiety leading up to these weddings. And honestly, I just felt like the enemy was like attacking me with my anxiety and stuff, because I was just listening to lies in my head, just like that I'm not a good videographer, like I'm not gonna do a good job, I'm gonna mess up and like miss something really important and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I've shot 2 weddings in the last couple of weeks, and they couldn't have gone better. And I don't know, I had nothing to be anxious about. It's kind of crazy. Like once you take so many months off, you think, oh, I forgot how to do this. But then as soon as you get back into it, you're like, oh, like it comes right back. It's like muscle memory. Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Lido. Thank you, Jay. That's so nice. Well, you guys, tell me about y'all. I want to know about y'all's lives. What do you guys do for work, for fun? What's the most stressful? I think the most stressful thing is the fear of missing an important moment, because that's always a possibility no matter how experienced you are. And you can't help but blame yourself for that, but there are other factors that can play into that happening. So it's not really fair always to blame yourself. You know, sometimes planners can misinform you, or they don't inform you that something is happening, and or something spontaneous happens that you're not prepared for. And you really can't blame yourself. I mean, there's just going to be moments like that, you know, and you just have to you have to give yourself grace. But it's definitely stressful. But I've learned over time not to beat myself up too much about that kind of thing. College student, nice. What are you studying? They work with the same photographers. They hire photographers and videographers separately for the most part, but there are a lot of photo and video teams. Me and my husband actually have on occasion done photo and video. Like next weekend we're doing photo and video for a wedding. But I do work with the same photographers like often. But I've worked with many, many different ones. It really just depends. We travel a whole lot for weddings. So, yeah. Honestly, I feel like as you go on in the wedding business, your style like kind of aligns with other photographers, and then what will happen is you'll end up working with those same ones a lot because the people that are hiring them they like your style too because you kind of align with them. Or you'll have great relationships with certain photographers and they'll recommend you, which is great. Just resigned my job with nothing lined up, and I'm moving countries to a place I've never visited or know anyone. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. But also really exciting. I mean, dang. Super brave. I tell Rob all the time, like, if something happens to him, I'm probably going to become a nomad, and I'm just going to I'm going to sell everything I have, and I'm just going to pick up and I'm just going to travel. You know, like, how are we? Blew my life up. Like a good one, not a TikTok one. That's amazing. Look, sometimes you need to blow your life up and do something new. That's really, really cool. So are you like, you're going in full time with photography? Majoring in animation? Oh my gosh. I really want to learn animation. It is just so complicated though. I've done very, very, very small animation things on After Effects just for personal, and then at my old job I did a few things. So cool. I would love to learn that. What inspired you to want to shoot weddings? So I grew up making YouTube videos, right? So that's how I even got into video in the first place. And 9 years ago, I mean, wedding videos were pretty new. They're becoming pretty standard now, but they were pretty new back then. And I had started to see wedding videos, and I would think, oh, that would be kind of cool to shoot a wedding, but it wasn't something that I ever actively pursued. And I had a friend someone that knew me. I didn't really know her, but she knew who I was through another friend. She was a wedding videographer, and she knew that I knew a little bit about shooting video. And so she got my number, texted me, and she was like, hey, I have a wedding coming up. Would you want to second shoot it with me? And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I've always wanted to shoot a wedding. So I went and I second shot with her a few times. And then I thought, hey, I think I could actually try and do this on my own. And so I came up with a business name and I made a Facebook page and I texted a bunch of people a few people that I knew that were getting married. I was very young. I was only 19. But a girl that I was graduating with was getting married and she decided to hire me. And I did it for $150, which is nothing. And I literally stayed up all night editing that video and was absolutely in love. I mean, the thing with weddings, they can get old after a while. I won't lie to you. But when you are working with the right clients, it's perfect for me because I love creating things that are moving emotionally. And really, wedding days are so emotional. I mean, they're emotional, they're fun, I don't know, it's kind of the perfect thing for me since I love to make emotional stuff. Going through a lot of changes now, not sure how it will play out. YouTube is my escape for a bit. I gotcha, Allison. Life is unpredictable and change can be hard. Do you make YouTube videos or do you just mean like watching YouTube is like the way that you're escaping? From Poland. I've never been to Poland, but let me tell you, I'm shooting a wedding in August and the bride is Polish. And so she was telling me that they're going to be incorporating like some Polish cultural things into the wedding day. So I'm super excited about that. You work as a head of product design at a Swedish company. Sounds posh, but it's an old job. Oh my gosh. Nice. I'll have to go check it out. Congrats on starting your channel. That's exciting. Just found my mom's a Leica M3. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have a friend who has gotten all into Leicas. Like he sold all of his other gear and bought Leicas. And they seem so amazing. I shoot on Sony. I mean, to me, it's the best for video, but not the greatest for photo. But yeah, Leicas are really cool. All in on being broke but learning this art. Hey, you got to start somewhere. And if you're passionate about it, that'll take you far. It was fun hanging out in chat. I'm going to go to the gym. Okay, Lito. Have fun at the gym. Get it done. Get a good workout in. Thanks for stopping in and talking for a bit. I will definitely do more streams soon. I think I might do one tomorrow that will legit be like a work, study, productive stream. We'll take breaks to talk, but then we'll work. I'm going to pull up your channel right now, David. And I'm going to subscribe to you. And I'm going to be looking forward to whatever you make. Let's see here. I have to learn about like the tools that YouTube has for streaming. I just don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Okay, I'm subscribed. I'm gonna watch your video after this. You're nervous. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. No prob. Oh my gosh. That's so special. That's so, so special. Okay. You guys, I do have things that I should work on. I have pest control coming shortly. And I haven't done any of the things that I wanted to do before they came. I could crank the music up and be productive. And you guys can hang out and listen to music. And then I can take a break and talk to you guys again. I've started using Notability on my iPad. And I have like a planner on here. I tried to use Notion because, you know, everybody's using Notion these days. It's the cool thing to do. And I just can't I need to like write. I don't know if that makes me old, but I need to write things. And I've always had like an actual paper planner. And I just can't get behind the digital stuff, you know? But I feel like Notability is a good little in between. David, teach me how to use Notion. I mean, I don't know. I can't. It's too much. No, actually, I don't care. I don't want to learn how to use Notion. I tried. It just wasn't for me. I like using my little Apple Pencil and writing my tasks down. It's satisfying to cross them off, you know? Gonna make a YouTube video for no one to watch on it. I just rebranded my whole channel after 3 years. Oh my gosh. Why do you say for no one to watch? I want to see it. What did you rebrand your channel to? Hi, the game. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. David, I got a template and I was using it, but it's just hard. It's just very difficult to figure out. Aw, thanks for coming. I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Okay. My tasks. I'm too like jazzed right now to like stop and be productive. And I'm also like, pest control is going to be here in like an hour. Is it even worth me trying to accomplish anything? Oh, I didn't even know that they had their own like note app. I mean, I know the Notes app, but is that the same thing as the Notepad? I can't even find the page that I'm on for today. Okay, here it is. Well, I can cross off my list, set up stream, because I did it. I finally set it up. I need to do other things for it. I need to figure out like how to do like I can do the little memberships thing and have little emotes, which I have emotes from my old Twitch channel that I could put on here. Emotes and badges. They're husky themed because I have 2 huskies. I didn't know you could do handwriting on the Notes app. Okay, Allison. Yes. I can't wait to have another live stream. Thanks for coming. I'll see you soon. Have a good day. Okay. So, you know what I could do? I could work on editing these photos I took. So I made this little, I'm calling it an heirloom gift box that clients will get, certain clients, that if it's included in their package. And I assembled one and I took photos of it, and I need to edit those photos and I need to put them on my package guide. So I could edit those. And I need to cull through a wedding. And I also need to work on a YouTube video that I was supposed to post tomorrow. And I haven't started. I need to put like is there a widget for a timer so I can do timers like for productivity? The game, I can't really offer advice on that. Oh, yeah, maybe you're right, David. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna test it out. Oh, wait, yeah, you can. Interesting. And I can add lines. That's nice. I will definitely use that for like just like brainstorming and stuff. Because I use the Notes app all the time, but I just type on it. Hello, stars. Hello, hello. Hi, Zena. You were just meant to be here. How's it going? Yeah, to be honest, I don't even know how like YouTube discoverability with live streaming works. It's very different from Twitch. I don't know if it just only notifies who's already subscribed, or like do people actually discover you live? I really don't know. Okay. I guess I'm going to edit these photos. I'm 28. Do you use primarily Photoshop or Lightroom? I use Lightroom for photo editing. I used to use Photoshop for like everything. And Lightroom is so much better and easier to use for photo editing. I do want to know how I can add a little timer to here. Is that a widget that is on Streamlabs? I need to do more research. I don't see a widget for a timer. Xenia. Is that right? Xenia. Yeah, 28. Can you believe it? Tell me that I look younger than that. That's my hope, that I'm aging well. Yeah. Also, Jay, you should use Lightroom Classic instead of the I guess it's just regular Lightroom. I look so younger. I'm so glad. So glad. That's a very pretty name. Aren't zinnias flowers? I mean, it's not spelled like the way you spelled your name, but... Okay, the photos. I don't even know what card I put them on. Really like 20 or 21? Wow. That is such a compliment. Thank you so much. I'm sure if you saw me up close, you would notice that I have fine lines around my eyes that show that I'm 28. Okay. I have no idea what card I put them on. Nice. So did you study like coding? My husband is actually studying coding right now. Yay! I guess I'm aging well. Do I have Instagram? Yes. It's just the same as my YouTube. Same handle. I think this is bug for years. What? What do you mean? Oh. Gotcha. Well, that's a very pretty name. Very unique. I love it. Okay. Are these the pics? They are. Okay. Wish I did UX UI design. Oh, okay. That's kind of crazy how you can use ChatGPT to do that. Crazy. Okay, let's open these photos. I feel like that's a good field to be in. All right, I need to write down on my to-do list. I need to find some sort of like widget thing for a timer. Do you guys work for like companies doing that, or is it something that you can do on your own, like freelance? I know, David, you said that you worked for a company. Senior, I'm so glad that you stumbled upon me. You were subscribed already. I'm just trying to set up a stream so that I can have little like work, study, productivity, chill streams, and just an opportunity to like hang out, chat, get to know viewers. Jay, you should be able to click on his name and go to his channel, I would think. That's how I did it. Okay, so for a productivity stream, I'm going to do the timer thing. So it'll be like 30-minute increments or something. And I'll have a timer on the screen. I'll turn the music up. We'll be productive. And then I'll pause it. And then take a 5-minute break. And then do it again. Is there any other kind of like widget that I should have? Or should I just keep it simple and just have a timer and then have the 2-camera set up? What are your thoughts? Play some praise music? Oh, I wish that I could, but you can't use copyright music. Apparently. They can block your stream. So I'm just using a playlist that's on Spotify that's supposed to be stream friendly. Mellow praise music. That would be so nice. I mean, I can look around and try to find some like copyright free, maybe they're like lo-fi versions of worship music, but I don't know. Accountability hour. I love that. That's a great idea. I'm kind of impressed with my photos that I took of my little gift box. I'm like, hey, maybe I could be a product photographer. That would be sick. Yeah, Xenia. YouTube is strict about the music. And apparently Twitch is too now. They used to not be. Times have changed. Sweet, David. Do I sell gift boxes? Well, so for my wedding clients, certain packages include a gift box. And so it has like a nice flash drive, and it has a little video book in it that like plays their wedding film. And then I also just add in things that are personal to them, just some kind of special little gift that I think that they would like. So like the one that I just shipped off, this couple in particular, they really love food, particularly spicy food. And so I went to the farmer's market and I bought them some glazes that they could put on, you know, like barbecues, like whatever kind of meat they want. And they're spicy, and I stuck those in the box. And I also made them a little clay sculpture because the bride said she wanted one. I have showed this in a couple of my videos, but I make little polymer clay. Let me show it to this camera. Sculptures. And I made her a little, this is No Face from Spirited Away, if you've seen the movie. I made her a No Face with a little ramen bowl, and I added that to the box. That's another thing I want to do on stream, is just do clay sculptures, because that's just really relaxing and fun for me. And I feel like that's an easy thing to stream, you know? So I think I want to add that to the mix. Yeah, I am American. I am. Where are you from, Xenia? Okay. I feel like pretty impressed with these photos. Okay, now I gotta edit them. I chose 7 of them. Hi, Jesse. Welcome. Yeah, Jay, that's clay. It's polymer clay. So it's, you can get air dry, but this is the kind that you bake. Texas. Nice. That's actually where my clients that I just sent the little gift box to, that's where they're from, Texas. Wondering if you have advice for a girl who wants to tell visual stories like yourself. Well, I was just telling someone earlier that one of the best pieces of advice I can give you is just to start, and don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just start. Just make something from your heart. And it doesn't have to be the best thing in the world. It doesn't have to be to like the filmmaking level that someone else is doing. So don't put that pressure on yourself. Just start somewhere. Hi, William. Welcome. And just see what happens. See where it goes. And learn as you go. Everything that I have learned about filmmaking, I've learned from playing with cameras, playing with editing softwares, and watching YouTube videos. I didn't go to school for it or anything. So if I can do it, then you can do it. You just have to start making stuff. Listen, I came from making videos on my very old MacBook webcam, and I made music videos where I lip synced to songs, and I edited on iMovie HD, which you probably don't even know what that is because you're probably younger than me, and that is an ancient software that doesn't exist anymore. So yeah, just do it. Just do it. There's no reason not to. Like, if you want to do it, then just start. And don't worry about who watches it, how many people watch it. Don't worry about if it's as good as anybody else's. Just do it. And if you don't enjoy just creating just for the sake of creating, then don't do it, you know? But it doesn't hurt to just try and see if you actually enjoy it. And if you do, then you'll stick with it. You'll be motivated to keep going. It scares you? Yeah. I mean, it's scary to create something and put it out there for just anybody to see it. And what I'll tell you is the positive feedback is usually, like, it completely outweighs the negative, but that doesn't mean that the negative feedback doesn't hurt. You just have to learn to take what people say with a grain of salt and know that, like, people on the internet will just say things because they can and there's no consequence for it. So just be prepared to have a thick skin when you need it. And remember that, like, you're not doing it for anyone else. You're just doing it for you. Any advice on scripting or storyboarding, creating a story? So for me, my best ideas just strike me usually in the middle of the night when I'm trying to sleep. And so I always just pull out my phone and I just start writing whatever is striking my brain. And usually it's about something that I'm currently going through or processing emotionally. I just write a lot. I journal a lot. So some of my content will really just come out of what I've journaled. And so I kind of will take something that I'm currently dealing with, or I've already journaled about, or I've already written in my notes app, and then I'll sit down and just take the time to expand on that. And sometimes I'll write a script like for a voiceover, but sometimes I just take my mic and I just start talking about whatever, like podcast style. I just talk about whatever I'm currently thinking about in regards to, you know, what I'm making the video about, and then I'll just go from there. I mean, it really just depends on like what it is you're creating. And for me, my themes for my videos so far have been personal to what I'm currently dealing with or have dealt with in my life. And so they're heavily tied to like my relationship with God and what hardships that I've been through. And, I made like a video a few weeks ago about reading. And the reason I made that is because I just decided, just a little while ago that I wanted to get back into reading. And so I did. And I was like, I'm going to make a video about this. And so I just did because it's something I'm currently interested in. So I don't know. I think always stick to what you're passionate about and that is personal to you. Don't like force yourself into like a niche or talking about something that you don't necessarily relate to yourself. Okay, I'm glad that you guys are all around my age, except for you, Xenia. You're young. I don't mean that in a demeaning way. 17 is a fun age. No prob. Yeah, as I approach 30, I like it freaks me out, dude. I don't know about you guys. It's kind of wild. And I just feel like the older I get, the faster the time goes. All right, I gotta figure out what preset I want to use on these photos. I don't really like any of these presets. Have I ever been in Europe? I have. I've been to quite a few places in Europe. Let's think. I've been to many places in Italy. I've been to Ireland. I've been to the UK, or I guess, is Ireland in the UK? I'm sorry, I'm very bad at geography. I've been to Ireland. I've also been to England. Are they both in the UK? I get really confused about the UK and what it is. So please don't crucify me for that. I've been to Portugal, been to a few places in Portugal. I have been to, where else have I been? France. I think that's all. What's your fave so far? Oh, I think Portugal was my favorite. But honestly, every single place has had its things that like no other country can compare to. So it's really hard to be like one country is my absolute favorite. But Portugal is where I went to most recently and I loved it. Oh my gosh. We went to Lisbon and Madeira and Porto. And Madeira was insane. So amazing. Hi. That's so nice. Thank you. All right. These photos gotta get edited. Oh my gosh. Yeah, David, you got to go. It's so cool. It's so, so cool. Oh, Xenia, well, you're still very young. You have plenty of time to explore other places. I mean, I didn't go really, like, I didn't go to any. I mean, I went out of the country, like, on cruises, I think. But other than that, I didn't go out of the country until much later in life, so. I love traveling, though. It's like my favorite thing in the world. I love trying different types of cuisine. I love experiencing nature in other places. I love just experiencing the culture in different places. It's really, really cool. You're 20 and never left your country? Well, that's okay. That is perfectly fine. You have your whole life. And you don't even have to if you don't want to. Okay, I think I like this edit. Maybe it needs to be brighter. You live in New Zealand? Oh my gosh. I would love to visit there. I've never been on that side of the world. Me and my husband really want to go to many, many places in Asia. We actually had a trip booked to Japan, which was my absolute dream. Japan is my dream place to visit. And we had the flights booked in 2020, May 2020. And then the pandemic hit, and then we had to cancel them. It was very sad. And now I don't know when we're going to get to go. But I want to so bad. You want to see Canada and Alaska? Oh my gosh. Yeah, me too. Haven't been to either of those places. Yeah. Oh, 2020. Ruined a lot of people's travel plans. Among other things. It's kind of crazy that it's like been so long since everything happened, you know? I feel like after that happened, time just started flying. Why is this not doing what I wanted to do? Okay, there we go. That's better. You should go to Texas next. I've been to Texas many a times. Many a times. I've been to Galveston. That's the only place on the coast in Texas that I've been. But it was to get on a cruise. So I didn't like hang out in Galveston. Hi, Donna. Welcome. Welcome. Two of your designers will be in Japan this month. Oh my gosh. They're so lucky. So lucky. I just feel like Japan is... There's so many things, so many reasons to go. The food, the sights. There's so many things that I want to do. And I honestly feel like I don't know, like, nearly enough. Like, I think when I plan a trip again, I'm going to do so much research. Because I don't want to miss anything. I also want to go for it, like probably at least 2 weeks. Mustang Island is really cool. I've never even heard of that. It sounds cool. What do you do there? What is one advice you could give someone who feels like there's no way to feel happy and complete again? Oh, I'm so sorry if you're feeling that way. I think my biggest piece of advice is to seek a relationship with Jesus, because that's what changed my life. And I would not be who I am without him. So, and don't isolate yourself. Seek to have community that lifts you up, and do things that make you feel good. Like, take care of yourself. I think that's my best advice that I can give. Just know that you're not alone, and that whatever you're going through will pass. I'm so glad that you and David could connect. So cool. Reason number 1, anime. I can agree with that. I can agree. I do love some anime. I actually haven't watched any lately. I subscribed to Crunchyroll a couple of months ago. I can't remember what I was watching or wanted to watch that was on there. And I've been paying for it, but I haven't been using it since I finished whatever it was. I can't even remember what it was. Oh my gosh. Avatar is a classic from my childhood. Absolute classic. Aww. Donna, I'm so glad that you felt uplifted and that you somehow came across my channel. Watch like every hour of the day. Well, I guess there was probably a lot of episodes to watch, huh? To get like caught up. I mean, it's not still in the making, right? It's old. I don't think they make episodes anymore. Okay. These photos look pretty good. Now I gotta add them to my website. You wanted to be in the show. Aww. That's precious. All right. I feel good about these. I'm going to export. Oh. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this stream because pest control will be here soon. So don't want to miss that door knock when they're here. But I'm excited. I'm glad that everything works properly, and I'm excited to do a nice productivity stream here soon. Probably tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway. I'm so glad that all of you came to hang out. This was fun. All right. You guys have a great rest of your day, a great week, and I'll see you soon.